for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Mitch Keller starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. A 1 pitch on its way.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
He's set. Here it comes.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Rosario stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. He'll try again 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Up next, Eddie Rosario. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Next to dig in, Harold Ramirez. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now a ball and a strike. Swing and a shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning, and I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Jimenez is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, David Rosario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Count even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 now. He's set, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
It's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Giro. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Tribe lead this one 4-0. Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Reyes brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is...
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right up, dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Big spot right here. Gotta find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Right to him. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a line drive. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Indians on top 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Eddie Rosario. First pitch on the way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch.
Ball one.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. And he popped him up. Rosario trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the bushes and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
To the plate now, Harold Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Good win.
So now to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Popped him up. Newman is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Base is empty, 2 away, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Pirates 1.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Here you go. For the Pirates.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman,
And now here is Kevin Newman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more open.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hayes.
Stepping in now, Brian Hayes. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, no. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So 1 down, no one aboard. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit from the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hedges is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and at a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Next, here is Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No. 2-1. Inside.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. At the plate now, David Rosario. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Prenmel Reyes, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 5 and the Pirates 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. No balls and 1 strike. Late square, and this is popped up. Hayes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The bat, the third baseman, Jose.
Digging in will be Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1.
1-0.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Grounder down the line at third, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second now and headed for third, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the pitch.
Ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So here's Adam Frazier as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double digits, so 9 games is nothing to squeeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Fouled off. Polanco on second. Frazier on at first with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Another one sent foul. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
In now, Jacob Stallings. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. Trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Kevin Newman, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Now at the plate here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the AB now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now back, first base.
And stepping in, David Rosario, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edward. Encarnacion.
So stepping in is Edwin Encarnacion. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's short. Hit hard. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Indians 5 and the Buccos 4. Jason Shreve takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Jason.
Striding in for the Indians, Harold Ramirez. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland, and it's fouled away.
Harold Ramirez.
The pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
To the plate now, Brian Goodwin. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
5 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Josh Naylor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Andres Jimenez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
With that
1
base
ball,
running
no
threat on
strike.
first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find it.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 5-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder, Rodney Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hedges corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Reyes retired, and there's 1 away. Next up is Gregory Polanco. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ramirez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Excellent. The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
At the plate now is Adam Frazier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Hedges is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
So now to the plate, Austin Hedges. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And now Cesar Hernandez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And that misses 1-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 6 and the Buccos 4. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Hedges has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So now into the box is Jacob Stallings. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. Got him. Next, it'll be Kevin Newman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the first pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 6-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harold Ramirez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. set with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
This is in the air to left field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for Cleveland.
In now for Cleveland, Brian Goodwin. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Josh Naylor is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Goodwin, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. First pitch on its way. Andres Jimenez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
First and second now, 1 man out. Popped up. Hayes is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. Indians strand a couple. They still lead at 6-4. Oliver Perez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Stepping in once again is David Rosario. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Playing 11.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 home. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up on to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8.
The designated hitter, Encarnacion.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Right to Ramirez. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
The right fielder, number 32.
Next up, Franmil Reyes. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on the way. Hard ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains steady at 6-4. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He slaps that one away and the count will be 0-1. A windup and the 0-1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in next, Cesar Hernandez grounded out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley on the run, but he can't get to it. That's a 1-out hit, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 9, Eddie.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Eddie Rosario. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing in the Cleveland 9th. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They trail by a couple. It's 6-4. James Karinchak enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. And now a pitch on the way. Hit back toward the mound. And there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. The Cleveland Indians wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Shane Bieber earns his 5th winner of the year. James Karinchak earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 10 hits.
Mm-hmm.